Hey, what's going on, guys? It's my first video. We're here in Roblox Cheese Tower Defense. Now, this is a an up-and-coming tower defense game. I think it's a little bit slept on. I just think it's very underrated. It's kind of, this game's kind of outshined by, many other tower defense games and, like toilet tower defense and stuff like that. But, when I was playing the Hunt, I just noticed this game and I was like, wow, this game is really good. So, I've been playing it a bit. I'm not really new to the game. I have some pretty good units, but basically, it's just going to be a chill video. I'm just going to, do some endless. So yeah, this game, so there's many different things you get to do in this game. Yes, it's a little bit simpler compared to some of the other ones, but, we have 4 different maps, which are all really good. And if you don't really want to do normal tower defense, you can go ahead and do endless, and you can even compete to get on the leaderboard here. So to get on the leaderboard, you need to be on floor 50, and I am floor 27, so I got a long way to go, but let's go. All right. So we start off with 1200, which is a little bit more money than you start off with in like a regular game. We're just gonna use that. No, I highly recommend that you place the cheese eaters. This is my loadout. I'm not saying it's the best one, but it's definitely one that has worked for me. You start off, you get 2 of these. Make sure you always do this upgrade, the smelly cheese, because in my opinion, like, I mean, this side, like the AoE, yeah, it's all right, I guess, but in terms of like practicality, I just feel like the smelly cheese upgrade is definitely the best. So yeah, and obviously they start to leak, so you gotta place one of those bad boys at the end. Should have no problems, I hope. Okay, maybe we do have problems. Alright, so we are going to place another right there. Yeah, so if they start leaking, there's nothing you can really do besides just place them. Unfortunately, I'm doing this solo, which means I can't start off with the Juggernaut. I gotta tell you how good this guy is. I would not recommend trying to get him. I'm not condoning gambling, but if you have the time and you have the money, get him, because he is probably, debatably the best unit. Yeah, so wow, I got absolutely destroyed. So I'm gonna just click play again here, and we're gonna check out what else we can do. So I have a new idea. What if maybe I can put a couple of these guys here. I'll do like this one, and I'll do that upgrade. Or no, maybe should I just do multiple? Alright, so I'll do those, and then right as I get enough, I'll place a third one. I think that's our best course of action here. So, for you guys who have not heard of this game or maybe not played it, it's a tower defense game. It's as simple as that. But, it compared to some of the other ones, I feel like it definitely has a lot of qualities, that you don't really see in other tower defense games right now. Yes, I mean, the units are kind of, a little bland and kind of, repetitive, but then again, I mean, the game is just over a month old now, and it really gained traction from the egg hunt. So honestly, like, the game is still very early in development, but to be honest, I feel like the earlier we support it, the more motivation it'll give them. Keep working on it. Yeah, so I don't really know what else to do for this video. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a little bit of this. All right, we're gonna upgrade him so he gets that. They're starting to leak. Oh no, I need to get some money. Uh-oh. Okay, we died again. All right, so maybe I need to change up my units a bit. Let's try that. So yeah, guys, this game, yeah, maybe you've played it, maybe you haven't. It's still kind of, early in development and not really that popular, but, it's all worth the while playing it. It's just such a quality game, for how new it is, and, it's just, it has a flawless trading system. It's just a very great game to play, in my opinion. It is definitely one of the best tower defense games on the platform right now. and you guys will see why. Because it's just, which, I'm only doing endless right now. Like, for example, I could technically um, show you the other game modes here. So, unfortunately, if you do the endless, it has, it has banned towers. So, like, you can't, there are some towers you can't use. So the problem with that is that it kind of limits like your loadout because I usually use the rocket rat in my loadout, but I can't really use them in endless. So I'll show you guys I'll show you guys some gameplay of like the regular game, not endless. Endless is more of a like competitive way. It's more competitive, and it's worth it because you can get really good units from it. I mean the Maxwell guy from the leaderboard. Oh my God, you definitely want him. But yeah, so I'm just gonna show you guys a quick run through about how I am able to solo Insane. I can actually probably do it on auto skip too. Yeah, auto skip's on. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing auto skip until you got at least some good units, or at least a strategy, which I will show you one of the strategies right here. So we place a cheese eater in that corner. We'll immediately place another one to the left in this corner. So now we got two of them. Now the next thing you got to worry about, the next time you get 300, you want to make sure you turn around and place one in this turn or corner. You just want to place one there because these guys are going to start creeping up on you. But he'll have no problem killing them. And then the next thing you're going to want to make sure you do, right after you have all three of those places, you're going to want to make sure that you get that cheese eater upgraded and play you want to, next time you get 490, you're going to want to make sure you upgrade this guy in the middle here, because the camo enemies, which can only be seen if the person in question has camo detection, they only then they only see you if the unit you're using has the detection, which most units do not have it to start, but you will unlock it as you upgrade. There are a couple units don't have it at all, but oh yeah, by the way, you're gonna want to make sure you upgrade that guy right after, because you got some 20 HP healers coming. Once you do that though, it's pretty easy at this point. You're just gonna want to make sure you have a rocket rat ready, and you're gonna place him right in this corner here behind this cheese eater, right when you get enough money, which it's 650. So we're just gonna wait till we get 650, and let's see, just a little more. All right. So once we do that, it's pretty smooth sailing. You're just gonna want to make sure you keep at it with the rocket rats and all that. So, yeah, and also this is the part of the game where you're gonna kind of want to just sit here and watch, because these enemies are gonna start creeping up too close. If you do, I mean, I would recommend just putting in a little bit of extra backup here, just as like a fail safe, because I can't tell you how many times I haven't been paying attention, and this little quick enemy creeps up on me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we'll put 3 upgraded ones over there. Once we get a oh yeah, this guy you don't really have to upgrade, but once we get 900, I'm gonna go ahead and place my yellow boss unit. Don't worry, by the way, because I know I have a lot of like good units, but yeah, I'm not really new to the game, but I just thought I would shed some light on the game because I feel like it's really underrated. Because I just feel like it's outshined by. Oh, I already said that word, didn't I? But I just feel like it's so like smothered by all these other tower defense games. I mean, especially the toilet tower defense game. Yeah, I'm not saying toilet tower defense is a bad game. I'm just saying, like, I just feel like this game needs more attention. That's basically what I'm trying to say here, because I just I don't really understand why this game doesn't have the like the traction, if you will, that oh yeah, see, that's why you really got to pay attention, because I was not paying attention. But you got to make sure. I think it was that wise gobbler. Yeah, those things get a little annoying sometimes, but yeah, you just want to make sure you watch out, because I was not watching out. So yeah, yeah, this game, I've only been playing it for a couple weeks now. I mean, I've obviously been playing it. I got some pretty decent units and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna try this again. Hopefully we don't lose this time. Yeah, so we're just gonna repeat our process again. We'll start with the cheese eater in the middle. We're gonna wait till we get enough, which should be after this wave. There we go. Place another one down there. So we're still gonna have, you know, a couple guys sneaking through, but that's all right because we can just once we get enough cash, we're gonna make sure we place another one of these bad boys back there. Let's see. Okay. All right, there we go. We want to make sure we get that camo detection too. Like, I'm not saying this upgrade's bad. I'm just saying, like, in most situations, you're probably going to want this one because this is one of the cheapest camo detection units that you can possibly, probably in the whole game. I mean, usually camo detection doesn't get unlocked for, you know, enemies once you upgrade them, you know, multiple times, which can be expensive. So, you know, I feel like, you know, just to get rid of the camo enemies when you can, this is a good unit to have. Definitely. Yeah, you just overall just, you know, this is just the start of it, but then, you know, as this wave, you know, as the waves progress, you're going to want to make sure you become more wary of your surroundings because, you know, just like that, I wasn't paying attention for a split second and, you know, I paid the price, so. But, yeah, I'm just going to wait for my rocket rat to placeable. Let's see here. Yeah, we're lagging pretty bad. Not good. Yeah, that wasn't good that I waited that long to look, but, you know, I wanted to make sure I placed that rocket rat down because that's important. So we're going to make sure we get the boss in here quickly, too, because we don't want to forget about that. We're looking good over there. We just checked. Okay, we got enough. We'll place one of those down. That just gets rid of the bulk of the enemies. I mean, it's not going to, like, you know, win you the game or anything. It's just, you know, to eliminate some of those stronger enemies that, you know, would otherwise kill you. Place another one. Alright, yeah, so now we're starting to get a little bit backed up over here. So I'm going to make sure I'm quick to place another guy over here. Oops. There we go. Yeah, we got this wise gobbler coming. So usually if you see a strong enemy coming, make sure you place some of these guys again, the boss, because these will help you eliminate those pesky ones in a quicker way. I just hope that that kills them. Yeah, alright. Yeah, so I'm just going to make sure that I'm a little bit careful with this guy, because I don't know if he's going to... Alright, so if I place a boss right there, and yeah, so this guy should take care of him, I hope. Yeah, because he does decent damage, so. Yeah, we got it. Alrighty, so we're going to upgrade him. We'll get keen hearing on this guy, just to get rid of those camo enemies, or at least some of them. Yeah, so we should be good with that. I'm just gonna go ahead and place another rocket rat in the middle here, just to make sure everything's smooth. Oh yeah, and we gotta place. Make sure you place your farms too. I often forget to do that. That is not a good thing to get into the habit of doing because, you know, you could lose a lot of potential money from that. So, you know, you're just kind of asking to, you know, I just feel like it's not in your best interest to forget that. But yeah, once you get the rocket rats placed, it's pretty smooth. You know, it's really not that bad. Yeah, I mean, this unit isn't even a good unit. I mean, it's not even yellow. I mean, it's I believe like a 5% chance in the gacha. So you know, it's not even like it's that rare or anything. It's just, you know, sometimes you got to make sure you're using it correctly because a spot like this, you know, this is perfect. I mean, his range goes right here. All these enemies build up, and he just blasts them because he has AoE automatically. So, you know, you got to take advantage of that. Alright, I'm gonna get super strength on this guy in just a second here. I just gotta get some money. Okay. There we go. We also want to make sure we get that speed training update. Or, sorry, upgrade pretty quick too, because that'll actually benefit us later on. The speed training is probably one of the, I mean, look at this. I mean, it's almost like a third of the cooldown. I mean, that's just insane. And I mean, he does all this damage too. It's just awesome to have a unit that does so much damage and at such a, you know, I don't want to say low cost because it's pretty expensive still, but you know, it's still the point that it's pretty cheap compared to some other, you know, upgrades like that. So I'm just going to wait to get enough money. Uh-oh, yeah, those noob ones are gonna get you. Those noob ones, they're weak, but they get really, really annoying because they will just run to the very end of your base and screw you up. So yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of sit here and make sure everything's going smooth. I believe so. Yeah, because once you get these rocket rats going, it's just smooth. So yep. Yeah, I'm gonna save up to get the upgrade for this guy here. Next. There we go. Yeah, usually a little pesky guy will sneak out, but it's not that big of a deal because, you know, usually these guys in the back will deal with them. And then this is when you're gonna want to start like putting like a guy here and like probably one here too, if you can. Yeah, so the boss limit is really high, so I would really take advantage of that. You know, get a couple of these guys in there. I don't think the limit should be this high, but you know, I'm not the one to complain, so you know, benefits me, so you know, not a very bad thing. Alright, so I'm just gonna, yeah, these upgrades are pretty delayed, a little laggy over here, but yeah, so we're chilling here. I just need to I'm just gonna wait until I get enough to upgrade this guy in the middle. There we go. Now this is gonna help us a lot, so yeah, now I'm gonna start upgrading these guys over here because we want to make sure that they're doing damage, which they definitely are, so that's good. I'll upgrade these guys to the next level too. Yeah, if you're gonna do this guy, you might as well do some AoE because the AoE upgrade is pretty handy for like the small guys because he also has a really low cooldown too, which is very good. So yeah, I'm gonna get this guy maxed out here. There we go. So yeah, I mean, he's not the best for like these big guys coming here, but the small ones, I mean, he just destroys the small ones. I mean, they're like nothing, you know. So yeah, crazy strength. There we go. Yep, I'm just going to wait for the, oh, I can get that upgrade. That's going to help us. Yeah, I think we are going to place, actually, can I place another boss here? Does it let me? Oh my god, the limit is so freaking much. It's crazy. Make sure we get that guy maxed out and that one. Yeah, so once you get going, it's pretty simple. I mean, it's just, you know, upgrading and all that good stuff. So yeah, you know, then again, sometimes they'll sneak by, but I mean, it's really not the end of the world, you know, because these guys will easily deal with them. So mix those guys out too. And sometimes if they get like like if they pass, you know, you could put another strong man here. And then they, oh, dang it. Yeah, that's a shame because sometimes, like one enemy will sneak through. But yeah, you guys get the gist, I mean, here's the boss right here, so yeah, I'm not gonna make you guys go through this again, but thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys watching my first video, and give me some feedback. You guys want to see this game, see other games, that kind of stuff. So yeah, just leave a comment, like the video, all that stuff, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.